that's correct. The contract signing will take place tonight. Yes, reporters are welcome. Between you and me, they can use all the publicity they can get. May I put you on hold? Thank you. The Wings Publishing Company. Remember, your best play is waiting in the wings. Can I help you? Yes, that's correct. After tonight, we'll be handling Lionel Upshaw, author of The Main Corpse and That's No Cadaver, That's My Wife. His new play, it's called Done It. May I put you on hold? Thank you. The Wings Publishing Company. Remember, if it's not in the wings, it's not in the theater. Can I help you? No, we don't handle puppet shows. That's right, no puppet shows, no games, and no animal acts. Okay, we have pony once. May I put you on hold? Thank you. The Wings Publishing Company. Remember, if you are to theater to really fly, don't forget the wings. Can I help you?
Did he get fresh? Did he get fresh? I want to tell you.
Well, did he?
That's what I said. I want to tell you we did.
Do we do revivals? Oh, religious revivals. Is this called coming from a prison?
Well, anyway, we're going out again tomorrow night.
Aren't you bringing him to the party?
Nah, he has this weird thing about not wearing socks.
At last, a man you can take to a food fight.
Yes, we do handle religious matters. Of course, that's in our wings and prayer section. Yes, well, let's see. We handle tirades against greed, envy, sloth. Sloth? What's sloth?
Apparently it's someone who doesn't wear socks.
We run the entire gamut. We have your 7 basic vices covered, or you can choose our weekend special, in which we charge you for free and throw in 2 for nothing. You have our catalog. The prices are covered in the back. Look under the wages of sin.
Hey, Tyrolia, what time is the party tonight?
Not now.
One day I'm working more than just a script reader here, and then she's going to have to answer me before that stupid phone.
Will there be donuts? I just love donuts.
You wouldn't if you had any hindsight.
What's that mean?
Turn around.
Hey, y'all!
All right, guys, line up. Listen,
Here it comes.
You'll
I'll
be
go
rocking.
to your catalogs. I'll see you in 15 to 20. Tell you what, I'll call you next week. I think we're getting in a zebra. Just show plenty of flashbulbs. We'll show you how it's operated. Yeah, we'll drive right past there. The party starts at 6:30, so we have her rent something.
Guys, I don't have to tell you what this all means to us. Tonight, we get our heads above water. I don't mind telling you we were on pretty rocky terrain there, and we're not quite out of the woods yet.
Excuse me, Maddie, but aren't you mixing your metaphors a bit here?
Mixing my... Well, I see it as one patch of rocky terrain on which stand these woods that we're not out of as yet.
Apparently, since we're still at the lake.
What?
The thing about getting our heads above water?
That's not true.
What was I saying?
Are you dating a lumberjack?
Now you know she only has eyes for Donald.
Let's stop you two. Now, we're all like a family here, right? Now, what is a family?
Watch it. It might be rhetorical.
Ooh, Doris.
Will there be donuts?
What?
It's your own fault. You asked a question.
Okay, here's the story. Tonight, we are signing Lionel Upshaw to our publishing company. I don't have to tell you that this dignified establishment has seen better days. We've hit a brief slump, a minor setback, but we're not down yet. And on the strength of signing up this literary lion tonight, J.B. Odell from First Federal is going to loan us $50,000 to refurbish our printing equipment. So it is vitally important that everything run like clockwork. Any questions?
No donuts, huh?
You got that? Did ya?
Is Mr. Moon going to give us a big speech too? I don't want to waste all this time.
No, he's been in there all day going over his speech for the press and Mr. Upshaw. He also said something about some big announcement he had to make. Anyways, he's been going over Upshaw's manuscript as well. In fact, I better go check on him. At ease.
What's the point even reading the thing? We're publish it, aren't we? I mean, as long as it has plenty of women in the cast, no set changes, and it appeals to teenagers, we're set, right?
Kitty, why don't you and Doris go pick up your opposites? You know, hide the magazines, take down the pinups, like that.
They're straight. I even threw away those cheese sandwiches.
Not the pimento cheese. Great. No donuts, no sandwiches.
Hey, why don't you bring that softest wonder over? I'm sure he eats with his feet, right? Oh, Tyrolia, Buzz's when it's time to come out of our hole.
The Wings Publishing Company. Remember, if you want to feather the actual nest, don't forget the wings. Can I help you?
Oh no!
Can I put you on hold? Thank you. What?
It's Mr. Moon. He's dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead?
I mean dead. You know, host alive.
Have you guys seen a dog?
Doris, Mr. Moon's dead.
What do you mean dead?
Why is it that nobody here knows what dead means? Look it up.
You mean he's unconscious?
I mean he's dead. You know, 1 minute he's and the next he's dead.
Isn't that just like a man? He was dead a while ago. You mean he's really
Dead! Who would make up something like that?
Wait. When was the last time anybody saw him?
Okay, let's not panic here. This is no reason to panic, is it?
One of the best.
Okay,
Go back.
I haven't been in there since this morning. Tyrolia, you've been here all day.
Yeah?
Who's been in there?
Everybody.
Oh.
Hey, do you know who took our laundry?
Not now.
No, really, it hadn't dried yet.
Not now.
What's wrong?
Mr. Moon's dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead?
Oh.
Dead. Void or deprived of life. To die. See?
What do you mean?
Everybody.
Well, the four of us, Donald McShane, Lionel Upshaw, J.B. Odell. Shoot! I guess everyone that's coming to the party tonight.
The party!
Wait a minute, you two are serious?
Has a heart attack.
Don't say that!
Brother, you leave the room for 2 seconds.
I mean, how could he do something like this? Tonight of all nights. Couldn't he have waited until he got home?
I think it was a spur of the moment thing.
Wait, what was that they just read, that deprived of life thing? What if it wasn't his idea?
What?
Crime and Natalie, we've published enough whodunits, haven't we? Didn't you ever read any of them?
Oh, I try not to read too much of the stuff we publish. Pretty scary. And the nightmares.
You think someone murdered him?
I think he needs a second opinion.
Okay, we need to gather our thoughts. Hypothesis. What happens if everyone finds out that the president of the Wings Publishing Company has just died?
Well, we get flowers.
No.
Donuts?
Oh, I get it. She means business-wise, right?
Right. I'll tell you what happens. Lionel Upshaw won't sign with us, which means J.B. Odell won't give us the loan, which means
The end of the civilization as we come to know it. I read that somewhere.
Wait, I'm not a doctor. Maybe I was wrong.
Honey, you weren't wrong. You ever thought of becoming a doctor?
What are we gonna do?
Let's not panic, okay?
But there's a dead man in the next
Do you
room.
want to bring him out here?
No!
Well, that's good. He seemed to like it where he was. I can't believe this.
Let's not lose our heads. I have an idea. You all know what's going to happen when this gets out, right? But say, just for argument's sake here, that it doesn't get out for a while.
Define a while.
You want me to get the dictionary then?
No, not you.
Just until tomorrow, say. Until after all the party and signings are over. How'd that?
But what about the party itself? Isn't he like the host?
Just like, you can't tell them apart.
We'll get to that when we come to it. Now just think about it.
Think about it.
I don't think that's on her job description.
Well, think about this. I think he was poisoned.
Poison? How?
Well, you know how much coffee he drinks. You're kidding.
Just in case.
That is disgusting.
You think someone poisoned him?
Listen, remember how I used to work down at the police department? You think you people are nuts?
And That's what they look like when they're, ugh.
Devoid or deprived of life. Have you seen a dog?
Yeah, that's what they look like. Well, not as well dressed.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, boss,
Oh, right. Second in command.
what's the problem?
Well, we tell everyone there's been a murder in the wings and then no more wings.
Well, we can't just leave him there. Around Christmas, if nobody gets bonuses, they're bound to get wise.
Let's dial 911.
It's too late for that. He's already dead.
I mean, for me, I think I'm having coronary. But besides, they always send those cute guys over at Memorial.
You know, we could dial 911.
Are you two insane?
Is a bear Catholic?
No, really. They could get someone over here and then they tell us that he's dead.
But we know he's dead.
You know, Doris is right. Right now, it looks mighty like we're concealing the evidence. Unless, of course, we are concealing the evidence.
You don't think for 1 second that we had anything to do with this?
Because we didn't. We didn't, did we?
No!
No, you're always fighting with him.
Yeah, well, what about you? You guys dated for a while and then suddenly all that stopped. I bet there's a
All
story
right,
there.
stop. Look, there are going to be people knocking at that door any minute. Someone's here, what are we going to do?
Will you stop? I always hated that about you. You were kids who played cops and robbers. You always confessed.
All right, look, everyone just behave naturally, okay? Donald!
And you knew I'd be the first one here now, didn't you? A good reporter always gets there before the story happens.
Of course, the press. Who else?
You're a bit early, aren't you?
Can a guy come visit his girl at work? All right. Perhaps I have an ulterior motive or two. Where's Elgar?
He's out.
Sorry.
Well, let's just say I have a few surprises. Remember how you said we needed all the publicity we could get for tonight? Well, I spoke to some buddies of mine over at Channel 3, and they're sending a crew over to cover the whole shindig.
What?
Don't worry, guys. The 4th estate has a room. Oops. Sorry. Poor guy's been working too hard. He's asleep on his desk. I thought you said he was gone.
I said he was out.
Yeah, cold.
What were you saying about Channel 3 sending the crew?
Oh, a little present for you. Of course, I had promised them an interview with Lionel Upshaw, but you can fix that up, can't you, Pooh Bear?
Pooh Bear? Oh, that's so darn cute.
Then I figure after the party, you and I can sneak away to this little hideaway where it's dark.
That all sounds great, Donald, but right now...
I know. A million things on your mind. I need to use your phone anyway. Tonight, we make news.
Yeah, the Police Gazette.
All right, we gotta get him out of here. I figure... What are you doing?
Looking for another job.
Come on, huddle. Come on. All right, we're all intelligent women.
Huh?
Okay, most of us are intelligent women. Now, we need to get him out of here. How?
I mean, you can't just carry a corpse outside.
Oh, I knew we could depend on you.
Well, it's bad luck.
Carrying a corpse is bad luck. How often does it come up?
You know, Doris is right. You can't just hoist him up and give him the bums rush out of the building.
Don't you think I know that? That's why I'm trying to figure out what we can do. Any ideas?
I got it. How about we stuff him in one of those big laundry hampers and wheel him out?
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, but where do we get one of those big laundry hampers?
I have to think of everything.
What if we lower him out the window?
Like a dumbwaiter onto the street in front of all that traffic?
Maddie, I have got it this time. This script is pure gold. Nobody's gonna have to stand in line to publish this one.
Another time, Maxie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did they say to Shakespeare that it's not the time? Oh, did they say to O'Neill that it's not the time?
Whenever they're watching, Mom. Probably.
Look, anyway, this old guy has these 4 sons, and they're all in the will, get it?
Another time, Maxie.
Only, they all have to split equally. Of course, unless one of the other brothers is already croaked. But, get this, they're quadruplets.
Oh, that would be a cinch to cast.
Not my problem. I am an artiste. I read that on a magic book cover. Gee, if you read further, you might become a painter. Draw this pirate.
Maxie! You might be the one. Listen, Elgarth wants to see you.
Maddie!
You see, the thing is, he has this script he really likes, but it needs a little help, a little doctoring. Well, I mentioned your name.
Really?
He says to me, Maxie, see what he can do with this script. It's a murder, see, like yours. If you can help him out with the right idea, we owe you a favor, get it?
Oh, sure. What seems to be the problem?
Well, a murder happens in a busy office building. So how does the murderer get the body out of the building without attracting any suspicion?
Okay, oh, is the Doerr work there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh, good problem.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck with it.
Okay, yeah, I can work with this. Busy office building, people coming and going. Oh, Maddie, what if we put him in one of those big laundry hampers?
No.
Well, maybe we could bring one.
No! Look, you gotta take the situation as is.
Yeah, it's like an end of the year sale.
One layaway.
Okay, can I get someplace to think?
Of course, use one of the offices.
All right.
That one to the left, right there, yep.
All right.
You got 10 minutes.
10 minutes? What are we supposed to do for 10 minutes?
Hunt for a will? Ow! Hey, I'm looking out for our old age here.
Which may be here any minute.
All right. One of us has to go in there and move him into the closet. Well, I thought of it.
Woman with a plan.
Here, we'll stay out here and think of what a sucker you are.
Well, it's gonna take more than one of us.
I ain't going in there. I was scared of him when he was alive.
Well, I ain't going in there.
This wasn't exactly my job description either.
You go. You come with me.
Guys, listen, what if we put the body in a roll-top desk?
They did that already.
In
The front page!
Did it work?
No!
Okay.
Maddie, you're in charge now.
I can't believe this. After everything I've done for you, personally hiring each and every one of you, going to bat for you when you needed me the most. Kitty, remember back when you wanted to get your teeth capped? Who was it that talked you out of it because you never smile anyways? And Doris, remember last year when you came to me whining about how nobody here likes you and you feel all alone all the time? Remember how I solved that problem?
Yeah. Where is the dog anyway?
And Tyrolia, remember when you came to me saying that you couldn't make ends meet anymore? You simply had to have more money?
Yeah.
She gave you a raise?
No, she got me a paper route.
Now I have one little favor, my one little body. And this is how you repay me?
Maddie,
Yeah?
it's not gonna work.
Oh.
Now will you get in there?
No, Somebody's at the door! Somebody's at the door! Somebody's at the door!
Stop! You sound like one of the 3 little pigs.
All right, well, we have to answer it. I mean, we're only expecting the immediate world to show up here tonight.
I got it. How about we just act real cool? Just real cool. I mean, we can always fall back on the plan like we haven't found the body yet.
That'll be plan B.
Well, what's plan A?
Anything that'll keep us from using plan B.
Well, the ventilation is just about fixed. You just have a break to keep popping, you know?
That's great, Eddie. Listen, if we have any more problems, we'll give you a holler.
Now just wait a minute. I need to look your outlets. Check for overloads. You can never be too careful. Excuse me, ladies. I need to check your club.
Oh, that old line.
Anyways, there's a very let in the light?
Yeah, they are developing pictures in there. Yes, that's it, pictures.
Developing pictures?
What kind of pictures?
Well, they don't know because
That's why they're developing them.
Guys, okay, guys. What is it that they did with the body in arsenic and old lace? Buried it in a root cellar.
Root cellar. Root cellar.
Nah, if a building doesn't have a laundry hamper, it's certainly not gonna have a root cellar, right?
And that was...
He's a writer.
Oh, poor thing. And you're giving him a place to stay? You guys have heart. You know that?
Eddie, why don't you check out the bloods in here?
Yeah, I can start there.
Yes.
Hey, now.
Hey, fella.
Yep, first office on the left.
Who was that?
That's what I want to know. He's our new janitor?
Yeah, I guess he just started. He was in here earlier.
That's someone else who's been in there!
yeah.
So he's been in there. So?
Well, we're trying to figure... Oh. Is that a new tie?
Yeah, you got it for me last week.
Girls, you gotta come take a look at this.
Hey, that's nice. What is it, rayon?
No, it's genuine silk.
Really?
And it looks great with that jacket,
It
too.
really does. It makes you look sharp.
That outfit's good enough to get buried in.
Doris!
What are you guys so jumpy for?
I'll get it. The phone. The Wings Publishing Company got a dead body in your office.
That's a new play we're trying to sell. Dead body in the office. 2-act murder.
Yeah, it's about a party that takes place at night and then suddenly a power outage.
A murderer is loose in an office building, trapped in an elevator, including the murderer.
A helicopter tries to land on the building.
A fire department rushes to the rescue.
It's amazing. You can do all this on stage?
Well, you have to change the scenery.
Once with the cast of 7 women, 3 men.
Anyways, we're all pretty excited about signing up Mr. Upshaw tonight. I guess it set us all on edge.
But I bet you have time for a little dinner before the festivities begin.
Sorry, I'm over here.
No, Donald, I really don't. So much to see too. So much to explain.
Well, if you won't take time off, then I guess I'll just have to walk in there and talk to Old Man Moon myself.
No!
Hun, I really don't think he appreciates you. If only he saw how much you were really doing for him. And he's not conscious of any of it.
He's not conscious of anything.
See? Even Doris can see it.
Yeah. Wait, what does he mean, even Doris?
Well, there's odd Dorises and even Dorises. You're an even Doris.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, how about it? Dinner, or I walk right in there and speak to Old Man Moon?
All right. I'll meet you around the corner at the carafe in, say, 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes. But if you're not there by that time, then I come right back here and read the riot act to Old Man Moon.
You won't hear a word, believe me.
Publishing Company, how can I help you?
Can we nail this thing shut?
No, he can't talk right now. Yes, thank you. That was Lionel Upshaw.
What he wants.
He wanted to talk to Mr. Moon.
You didn't let him, did you? What? You think I was gonna say something stupid?
Well, no. Sometimes you don't speak at all. We cherish these moments.
What did you tell him?
I said he couldn't talk right now.
Good.
Say, do you know that Upshaw went to college with the boss?
You mean they knew each other before? Why are we just now getting one of his scripts?
I didn't ask him. He said he really needed to talk to Moon, though.
Oh, great. I was hoping we could just tell Upshaw that Elgart had to go home or was sick or something. I mean, he lives alone and his answering machine would have been on, so it would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would have been.
Wait, but didn't Elgarth have some big announcement to make?
Yeah, but we could have put that off, whatever it was.
I wish that they would stop! What do they think we're writing here anyway? The Wings Publishing Company? How can I help you?
If only Upshaw didn't have to talk to Mr. Moon.
Why does it matter? If you told Upshaw that Elgarth had gone home, Upshaw probably would have left too.
Wait a minute. I know one way to keep that ham here and happy at the same time.
But ruling out explosives, how?
Well,
You can tell the paparazzi that the Dubai Sara has arrived. Star at the stage, screen, and supermarket openings, if they have cash. I got all the pork I can handle.
oh no, Sara.
That's amazing! That's the exact intonation my third husband used when I came home one day. Unannounced. I wonder where he is now.
What are you doing here?
That was his second sentence! Deja vu, as the French say. They say a lot of other stuff, but hey, I'm a lady, so I'll take it by your gaping maws that I've come at an opportune time.
Oh, no, of course not. How could you leave?
Come now, fair Madeline. I fear there's some sort of crisis looming. Tell it, Sara, and see if she can kiss it and make it feel better.
I don't think so.
Who was on the phone?
That was J.B. Odell.
The banker.
Yeah,
Tell me he's not coming to the party.
he's not coming to the party.
That was easier than I thought.
Nothing is easier than you think.
That's not true. Thinking is never easy for me.
And the babe shall lead them.
Are you just saying that because I told you to?
No, he's really not coming to the party. But his wife is.
So close. I was so close.
And from what I hear, she's even more of a stick in the mud than Odell.
Yeah, I met her once. Personality of a tongue depressor.
Anyway, she's also an officer at the bank, ergo.
It's now up to her if we get the loan.
Yes. The plot thickens. You girls must play patty cake with the powers that be to ensure your futures. Something along those lines.
What are you doing here?
Madam, I've been summoned, requested as it were, so that my light may shine.
What are you doing here?
As you know, I'm one of the greatest working actresses in this or any other city. And why, you ask? Why? Because I know my craft and its rigors, its demands. And being the consummate artist that I am, I have one thing that keeps my talent and charismatic presence before the public.
What?
A second job. Elgarth called me Kate Chindig.
You got the food?
Yes, what in the world?
You'll have to excuse her. She just came over on the boat.
Donuts. Please say you have the donuts.
I have several hors d'oeuvres and aperitifs, all resplendent with delicate aromas for the cultured palate.
Huh?
She don't got donuts.
I don't like those.
Is the food outside?
Yes, I have my card outside waiting.
Doris, why don't you go help her bring it into the conference room?
Right this way. Try not to drool. Now what?
Okay, here's the plan. Tyrolia, you get Mrs. Odell.
What do you mean I get Mrs. Odell? Make it sound like a bonus. It's not. Is it?
No, I mean you watch her. Make sure she doesn't go into the office.
Okay.
Why don't we just lock his door or something?
You know that it's broken and it only locks from the inside now.
Right.
Kitty, you'll get Sara. You know how nosy she is.
Oh, what do I tell her?
I don't care, just tell her anything. As long as it keeps her out of there. I'll work Upshaw.
You'll work up what?
Upshaw, Lionel Upshaw, the author.
Oh yeah, getting so confused.
Yeah, just wait.
Where's the list of the other party guests?
Here.
All right. Start dialing and say that it's been called off, canceled, anything. I don't care.
Okay.
I still think we ought to get Elgarth out of here somehow.
Well, how?
Hey, that card that Sara just brought in. It's long and it's covered.
You want to roll him out in front of everyone?
We don't care. Tell him he's late for surgery or something.
Maddie, will you keep this troll away from my hors d'oeuvres?
Hey, Maddie, what if we push it down the elevator shaft?
No. I may use that myself.
Maddie!
And stay off Sarah's aperitifs.
Stay out of her what?
The cheese and crackers, you moron!
Who is he anyways?
You be nice. He's a critic. Sure.
He eats like one.
Thank you.
All right. Have you canceled anyone?
I've canceled one so far.
Well, what'd you tell them?
I told them it was a charity benefit. They dropped like flies.
Keep dining. Okay. She's got Mrs. Odell. We've got
Sara.
Right. And I've got Upshaw. Looks like we got everything covered.
Is this the Wings Publishing Company?
Who are you?
Channel 3, name's Bertha. Where do I set up?
Channel 3?
You know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and watch Sara.
Channel 3?
Yeah, we were expected, weren't we?
Yes, we were expecting you, but we forgot. I don't know why.
Haven't you heard?
Heard what?
Heard what?
It's been canceled. Last minute thing.
Canceled?
Well, you know how it is in the publishing business.
I don't know how it is in the television business.
See? Same thing.
I better comment on this one.
Yeah.
The Wings Publishing Company, how can I help you? Anyone in here?
Yeah, but I don't think you'll bother.
No, you can't go in there.
Yeah, no, not in there.
No, that doesn't look suspicious a bit. What's wrong with this office? Are you trying to hide something?
No,
Of
no,
course
no.
not.
Not 3 against 1. Mr. Rollins? Yes, this is the Wings Publishing Company. I just wanted to inform you about the party tonight. Yes, we're having an IRS agent join us, and... Oh, you can't make it? Yes, I'll tell them.
Don't you have like a cell phone in your car you could use or something?
Cell phone? Lady, I'm lucky enough if I don't have to buy my own film.
I think they call that tape.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks.
We need to find a way to lock this door.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm here. Hello, Mr. Jeffers? Oh, Mrs. Jeffers. Sorry about that.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why, I'm Helen Thorndyke, of course.
Oh, of course.
She always says that, like she's expecting someone to show her the throne. Yes, I was just wondering if you were planning on attending the party tonight. Oh, you were just sleeping.
She's the newscaster?
You could call her that. We never do. Bertha, are you all set up? Yes, I'm calling from the studio, and you see, we're shooting a scene with Ryan Reynolds in your neighborhood, and we needed someplace for his dressing room. Bertha! Oh, yeah, I'm working on it. Listen, this lady...
Name's Maddie. I'm the editor.
Anyways, she's saying that the whole clam bake has been called off.
Yep. Called off, canceled. Last minute thing. Couldn't be helped.
Maddie, the boardroom's all set up for the party.
Oh, the party!
So you will be home. Someone will call you later.
Should I help Doris with the decorations?
We don't have any decorations.
We can use the stuff from last Halloween. Come on, Sara.
Why don't we all just chip in and send Doris to camp?
I think I smell a cover-up. Something else. They won't let anyone into that room over there.
No, we're not trying to hide anything. It's like this all the time around here.
She says it's a lot like television. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's what I told her. What? Nothing.
Anyways, it's just going to be a boring, run-of-the-mill conference. Nothing worth the boardwalk news.
Well, a good reporter makes the story good, and only when that reporter's instinct backs them up. I think I'll just hang around and see what transpires.
Oh, would you just be wasting your time?
Well, that's my time to waste. And what? What's that I hear? A fire in the Fitzgerald building? Why, that's near here. A fire? Oh, that'll really put me in good with the brass. Bertha, let's go.
A fire?
Yeah, I just heard it.
hurry. I mean, there will be people walking out of there any minute now.
Witnesses!
Yes, witnesses. Gasping, grasping onto life itself, coughing.
We have to. Bertha, let's go. You sure you know how to get there? Sure.
Just around the corner. You can't miss it.
Right. We need a fire. Right.
Hey, where's the fire?
Donald! You forgot about Donald now, didn't you? Out of my way. There's a fire in the Fitzgerald building. We have to get there. Pronto.
What?
The fire in the Fitzgerald building.
Where did you hear that?
It just came over the phone over there. She just told us.
I just came from the Fitzgerald building. Take it from me, there's no fire.
There's not?
Nope.
Fire. Huh? Did I say fire? Okay, Miss Edgar. What's going on?
Yeah, Maddie, you were supposed to meet me. What happened?
It's times like these where we're glad you get to make the big decisions.
What's that in your hand?
Nothing.
Should there be a phone there?
Oh, yeah.
Maddie?
Look, this is all very easy to explain.
I thought so. What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. What I've been
Hold it! Bertha, you're supposed to be filming this.
Oh yeah, that'd be something to do.
Look, what I've been trying to say is this is all part of our promotional campaign.
Promotional campaign?
What kind of promotional campaign? And can you speak into my lapel?
Look,
Maddie, I know you pretty good and I can tell when you're hiding something.
do you have to be a newspaper man all the time?
Oh, you're a reporter too.
Worked for the Herald, 15 years.
Always a pleasure to meet another member of the 4th Estate.
Yeah? Well, I'm the one who put this item on your desk.
Oh, so this is your story.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you two getting along. If you'll excuse me.
Hold it. Okay, what's the scoop?
Yeah, Maddie, I've never known you to hold out on me before.
Donald, I thought you'd be on my side.
Aha, if there's two sides, there must be a story.
All clear in here.
Clear? What does he mean, clear?
Yeah, what's he checking for anyway?
Bugs. He's from the White House.
Okay, you, what's the story?
Yeah, why is the White House interested in this place?
What?
You said it was clear.
Yeah, the ventilation.
The ventilation?
I'm the assistant janitor.
The editor! She's gone!
Maddie?
Push on it or pull on it!
She must have locked it from the inside.
Oh, this is nuts.
Where's he going?
I don't know, but he's a phony, that's for sure.
How do you know?
Just then, when I grabbed him, I felt a pistol on his coveralls.
I knew it! Bertha! Hello.
Sound the trumpets and roll out the red fire. Lionel Upshaw, the man of hour, has arrived.
Was that today?
Oh, Mr. Upshaw, it is indeed an honor. We have a great reception planned.
Bye.
Great. Now, darling, you by chance look that word in the dictionary?
Well,
I thought you said over the phone there'd be people here. Lots of people. People!
well, the party is in our conference room here.
Ah, and I'll bet that's where we're gathering a multitude of my fans.
Yeah, we can 5 or 10. Shut up. Oh, not you, Mr. Upshaw. What I've been trying to say is, if you just be patient with us for just a few more minutes, we have a few loose ends to tie up.
Don't hit us, buddy.
I don't work for the White House. Who told you that?
Never mind the cover story. Why the rhyme?
The what?
You know what I'm
Maddie,
talking
who are those people?
Interior decorators. They're hanging up curtains. That's why they needed the rod.
Well, they must be good if they just did the White House.
Well, only best for the wings. That's why you're signing with us, right?
I guess so.
Now, I wanted to go over the contract, just check a few details before we, say that in sign.
I wonder if I can get a job at the morgue. Huh? It'd be a cinch once they find out I'm bringing the business.
Don't you ever wish a day was over real bad?
Who told Sara that Max is a critic? She's in her office right now doing Lady and the Tramp.
That's Lady Macbeth.
Oh yeah. I always get those two confused.
She works here.
Excuse me. Can I borrow you two? I think we have a problem.
Why am I not surprised?
Who's the cheerleader?
That's the problem. She says she's Elgar's fiance. Name's Lydecker.
Now we have to get her out of here.
I say we send her to the Carlton.
Good idea. Nothing but the best what bosses intended.
Ooh,
What?
I just realized she married the boss. Her name would be Bobbie June Moon.
Well, I hate it when you think.
Bobbie June, you were right about there being a slight glitch in the operation. We're having a few problems today. What kind of problems?
Inventory backup.
Folks in the office? What?
We're having an IRS audit, so we had to get all the proper papers ready this week. And you know how many papers you need for an IRS audit, and we had to get them all set and ready for the audit. And the corpse in the office? Oh, she didn't say corpse in the office. It sounded like no. She said carpets. Carpets in the office. We're having carpeting put in our main office.
Our bosses.
Your late fiance.
Late? There's my thing. He's not here yet, so he's late.
All right, I got Upshaw squared away in my office. I told him I wanted to spring him on the party at a specific time in order to... Who's the Girl Scout?
Do you really want to know?
That bad, huh?
Maddie, this is Bobbie June. She's Elgar's fiance.
No, really. Who is she?
Mr. Moon's intended.
You know, I remember a time that steam rose from coffee straight up. There was no wind to disturb it.
Don't leave us now, Maddie.
And flies would fly around for hours, and then they'd land and be undisturbed for hours.
Maddie's gone away, hasn't she? I'm a feeling.
I bet.
Oh, I know I came at a bad time. You would just show me what Elgar is and I'll get out of your hair.
That's it!
What's it?
That must have been Elgar's big announcement.
Oh, I hope it didn't spoil
I
that.
think you two are crazy.
Well, don't try to change the subject.
You sure have been acting awfully peculiar.
I've been acting peculiar. I've been acting peculiar?
Yes, and I know I've seen your face somewhere. Like on a wanted poster.
Wanted poster.
Okay, so you don't like Shakespeare. How about the light classic?
What's that, a classic with newer
Oh,
calories?
it's so rare to find a critic who listens to humor.
For the last time, woman, I am not a critic.
Sure.
No.
Murders.
You didn't spoil anything.
I know why you came up. Recognized me, didn't you?
No.
You're just saying that to save your skin.
Look, lady, I have absolutely no idea who you are.
Oh, sure, we've heard that one before.
Hey!
You know what I mean. Let's go. Explain. Yeah?
I'm Nelva Odell, First Federal. What's going on? We're interrogating someone. Could be national news, APY, like that. Oh my.
So you can see we're pretty busy.
Look, can I just get back to work?
I don't know. I don't work here.
You don't work?
Can you show me where Mr. News' office is?
Yeah. Right there.
Thank you. You're most... Maddie!
What?
I think we have a problem!
Nonsense. I have everything under control.
Oh yeah? Does the name Custer mean anything to you? Yeah,
Sound the trumpets, roll out the red carpet. Lionel Upshaw, the man of our has arrived.
Upshaw is here! Bertha
agree with everything you said.
In the midst of this party, though, there are some suspicious characters and some suspicious ongoings. Can you tell us anything about that?
No, I can't. However, my new play title, Done In, is my most surprising whodunit to date.
Yes, and I'm sure your viewers would love to see the signing of the contract.
But where's Elgar?
What have you heard?
Huh?
Yeah. While they're ironing that out, let's talk to some other guests. You, sir. And you are?
Maxie Dunstall.
And you're here because?
They want me to figure out how to hide a body.
Body?
Maddie, darling, you still haven't answered me. Where is Elgar?
He's...
It's Mr. Room. He's dead.
And you heard it here first. Channel 3, and I'm Helen Thorndyke. Bertha, you're not filming? Ready when you are, CV.
Oh, don't you get it?
What's it?
Do I have to explain everything?
I think it would help.
Well, we're having a promotional party in order to advertise our newest client, right? And what better way to advertise a new murder mystery than with a new murder? Get it?
Oh, I get it. We have to solve the murder.
Shall we go over the clues supply boss? Kitty!
Go ahead.
Okay. Elgar Moon has been in his office all day. It's up to you to figure out who has been in his office and who murdered him. And go!
Isn't this a bit old hat?
Oh, well, I'm saving you for the pièce de résistance.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, no.
What? We don't get to see the body?
No, figure the police have already taken it away.
Well, that's not fair. I want to see if Elgar can act any stiffer than he usually is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, you're on your own now. Hey, this should be a snap for you reporters.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you go talk to the lady who last saw the body?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm gonna go find the child. It's gonna be a long night.
You're telling me.
So this is why I acted so scared when I first got here.
Right? It wouldn't be fair to the others if we told you, now would it?
I guess not.
Maddie, can I talk to you for just a second?
There's food and drink in the comments for you to quench your deductive appetite.
What do you think you're doing? You think this is going to work?
Of course, it fits all the facts they know, covers us for acting suspicious, and gives us time to think.
And breathe.
Well, I think this is insane.
Well, think about this. One of them knows it's not a game. That's the one we have to find.
Yeah, it'd be their turn to be suspicious.
Exactly. Circulate around and figure out who's been acting suspicious.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, and especially tell me if anyone tries to leave.
Right.
Got it.
Are we clear on everything?
Just about. Only a few more loose ends to tie up. I can't believe you're pulling off that ridiculous accent.
The more ridiculous, the more they figure it can't be put on.
You'll just have to explain that to me sometime.
Just tell me what you need from me.
Right?
You got your gun on you?
Yeah. One of those reporters detected it. I bluffed them on my work day as a night watchman. Think they believe me. Why? Say, what the idea of those reporters?
Oh, search me. They got some wild idea about bugs from the White House. Say, do you two know each other?
No.
No. I was just inquiring to us sitting on things.
What things?
Oh, well, this course.
Oh, right.
Here, let me show you to the conference room.
Why, thank you. You're such a gentleman.
I'm telling you exactly what I saw. He was just sitting in his chair.
Desk. Was there anything on his desk?
Was he rumpled up in any way, or did he look fairly neat?
I don't remember.
Maddie, this isn't gonna work. This murder. You're not doing it right.
Well, I'm sorry. It's sort of like on-the-job training.
He's right. Don't we at least get to examine the body?
Well, I don't see how.
Oh, but you must, Maddie, darling, allow the player to see where the victim died. What was on his desk? The cup he drank out of in the condition of the room. It's all part and parcel of the genre, you know.
Oh, we are. We are? Of course, it's just not time for that yet. First, I thought we'd just get all the contract signings out of the
You
way.
mean now?
Of course.
I thought I was to be the pièce de résistance.
Yes, well, right now I need more peace and less resistance. So, the thing is...
The thing is that Elrock is just being rude. I shall go in there and tell him.
No!
Why not?
Why not? Well, you might deserve something.
Oh, you mean for the game? I won't touch a thing. I just want to talk to the man.
Well, you can't. Because it's time! Everybody, it's time to visit the scene of the crime.
Now? We're all going in there now?
Yep. Kitty, go get that part from Sara.
Right. But I thought you said we were supposed to assume the police had already taken the body.
Ah, never assume.
Those were your exact words.
Exactly.
Now, what does that mean?
It means... Well, how do people act whenever they're involved in a murder?
Suspicious.
Exactly. That's you. Oh, good. Look. Just wheel it in his office.
What are we doing with the cart?
You're removing the body. What? Just go on.
Maddie, I still don't understand. Who are the suspects?
Everyone in this room is a suspect. One of them is a murderer. Have fun.
This is a very strange party, I must say.
A murder's a strange business.
It's just that kind of talk. In business of us all being suspects, why would I be a suspect?
You, my dear, would be a primary suspect.
Me? How is that possible?
Because you discovered the body.
Yes, but
He is right, Mrs. Odell. You are a definite suspect. But who can we eliminate?
Well, we must first establish if he was killed in that room.
Well, I'd say that's a safe assumption. I've covered my fair share of homicides, and I'd say 1 out of 20 involve moving the body.
Right. Then we must find out what access to the office while he was in there.
Well, that rules me out. This is the first time I've ever been in this place.
Yes, but we only have your word for that.
Oh, I see your point.
what is it? The reason?
Motivation?
Yes.
Like Mr. McShane here, I too have covered my fair share of murder cases, and in them there is always one consistency. That is, they are all inconsistent. One is never like another, and that goes for motives as well. I once wrote a play where a man was simply killed because he had stolen his neighbor's newspaper.
Subscription to murder.
You've heard of it? I am indeed flattered.
Yeah, the newspaper had a special code which contained secret government plans, which, when detailed out for anyone with an analytical mind, would cause a rift between the two warring powers, who of course are ready to pay a handsome ransom for the recovery. That is, until one night, the nosy neighbor snuck out and stole it!
Right. I was afraid that he might avoid fault.
You know, like they say about things happening so fast you don't have time to realize them. At a time like this, I mean.
Also, in a good play, like one of mine, all of the clues are given to the audience first act. A
Excuse me.
dead body.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
All right, you may all go in.
Isn't this like disturbing the scene of the crime?
It is.
Exactly. Everyone, when you go in there, don't touch or move anything.
Well, that eliminates one suspect because I didn't do it.
Says you.
My, he's really playing this to the dead, isn't he? Ow!
You writers always have such a way with words.
She hates me!
You know, this is really quite exciting.
We can't keep this up all night, you know.
I know, I'm just looking for something.
What?
I'm looking for someone who doesn't want to play. Get it?
Oh, that'll never work. Everyone here is acting suspicious.
Especially Bobbie June.
What? What'd she do?
Nothing. That's just the point.
What's wrong with doing nothing? That's one of my best things.
I mean, when Mrs. O'Dell burst out of there yelling, Elgart was dead, Bobbie June didn't react at all. Here, her sweet fiancé has been found dead, and she doesn't even flinch.
Aha!
What? Aha!
I don't know, but it's gotta mean something, right? Look, we gotta get him out of here.
Why don't we take him to my office?
Oh, great. There could be several other dead bodies in there for all we know.
Just get him out of here, go.
I hope we get to go home soon.
How come?
I just called a friend of mine a minute ago, and she said that Ryan Reynolds is shooting a movie in her neighborhood. Isn't that crazy?
What a coincidence. You're not gonna try to do something stupid like solve this thing, are you?
It's an idea.
It's a dumb idea. Doris thought of it, right?
Look, this thing is gonna hit the newscast, papers, etc., right? So it's one thing to have a murder happen in the office, bad news mostly, but say we solve that murder. Now that's sensationalism.
Maddie!
Elbert himself would approve of it.
We got 50 people coming here tonight, including 2 reporters and the mystery writer. You can do better than they.
Well,
Here, let's get Upshaw's signature first, then Mrs. O'Dell's, and bring in the police.
who would be the prime suspect?
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you. You
No.
You don't want to play.
Oh no, I don't believe this. Maddie, I didn't do it. Look, I used to work down at the police department. If I was gonna murder someone, I certainly would come up with a scheme that wouldn't be so obvious.
Unless you wanted to make it look like someone else did it, and then you would make it look so obvious. I'm sorry, that's just how they act in these things.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get the contract signings out of the way and close shop.
Right, but how do we stop this game?
Oh, somebody solves it.
Fine, but it can't be any of us. We're staff.
Right. Okay, then. Wait a minute.
Now what?
Nothing, just something somebody said. Listen, go in there and get Upshaw. Tell him Elgarth had to go home. Wasn't feeling good, you know?
Not feeling good enough to play a corpse?
Just go get him.
Excuse me, but Mrs. Lydecker here has a couple questions.
I'm just so flustered right now.
Too late.
What?
What questions? I was just wondering, in the spirit of the game and all, who would I have voted for someone I might have dated?
Oh, well, I guess anyone. It could have been a grudge held by one of his employees. Oh, or his mistaken identity. Or greed from a loved one.
Oh, you mean he had a will?
Something like that. Where'd you ever hear the phrase snuffing out?
I heard it on one of them TV shows, you know, with the cops and robbers.
And murderers?
Say, you people really get into this, don't ya?
Well, we got Juno who's squared away both the filing cabinets.
Yeah, he's between accounts pending and special delivery.
He won't be bored though. He's got something to read.
Come on. Here he is, Maddie.
What is the meaning of this? First I your ridiculous game, and then I'm dragged away from the game. For what purpose, Maddie?
What color are your eyes?
What?
It's just a bet that Kitty and I have going on. I see that brown eyes are clearer, and she says that blue eyes are clearer.
Clear? What does that even mean?
You know, better vision.
Why, they're brown, Maddie.
So they are.
I fail to see.
Wait, Maddie, you hear that? The bet's not off yet. He can't see.
I didn't say that.
Can you see this?
Of course.
I object. We need proof.
Should he read it?
No! I think a little, hand-to-eye coordination is called for here.
Like walk and chew gum? That's the one they always stick me with.
Just follow up this line with your signature.
Of course. Oh, I get it. But what I don't understand is why all the secrecy.
What secrecy?
Besides, I thought there was some sort of ceremony.
You want us to fire a cannon?
Well, I suppose we could read sections of your script.
Well, that's an excellent idea. I shall read from my latest opus.
I'll see if we can find time.
I think it's a bit old-fashioned, but so is your company.
Thank you. Kitty, go and get Upshaw's script.
Say, what's it like being a playwright?
Oh, it comes very naturally because I, Lionel, and the best.
I think it's ever so great.
I love your accent. I might use that for a character.
We can't get the script, Maddie.
Why not?
Elbert still has it clenched in his hands.
What?
And he just won't let go.
And we don't have any other copies, do we?
No?
Of course not. Where did everyone disappear to? My crab cups are starting to crawl away.
Sara, that is you, isn't it? Oh, mwah, mwah.
You two know each other?
Yes, me and Lionel attended the same university drama club.
There was 3 of us. Me, Albert, and Lionel. Wasn't it, Lionel?
Of course.
The 3 musketeers, eh?
Mr. Upshaw, about reading sections from
On
your script.
second thought, this game is so engrossing. Why don't we finish it first?
Oh, so you like the game?
Yes.
I think I just found a great title for the new play. The Never-Ending Murder.
I think I'd like to hear this new play.
You may read it when it is published. We don't want to give away too much now, do we?
Just one moment, everyone. Mr. Upshaw, I was hoping I could implore you to help us out. Well, you see, the thing is, one of the main props for the murder didn't arrive without and nobody could
Well, what was it? Maybe we can find another one here.
I don't think so.
What was it?
A moose head.
I have one in the car.
Well, you see, that's not the only thing we were missing. There was also a rod and reel involved.
I have one of those in my trunk.
What do you have? A Winnebago?
Now, Maddie, you're hiding something. I only said that about the moose head to see you invent another excuse. What is really going on here?
Just a minute. All right, everyone. Last chance for the refreshments before we close the buffet. Then what? Then we have a startling end to a murder mystery.
I think any end would be welcome.
Right this way, no shoving.
Enjoy the food. Help yourselves. There is Jada.
It looks delicious. Need any help?
Just keep them in there for 3 minutes.
Got a good plan?
No. If you do, I'll pay cash.
Should have stayed with the police.
Now that I have you alone.
Oh, something you planned?
Oh, nothing like that. I just thought I'd let you in on what's really going on here.
I thought you were acting suspicious.
Suspiciously.
Oh, right.
Anyways, everyone has been going in and out of there all day, and no one's paid much attention to who's been in there. So I went in there about an hour ago, and there he was, and here we are, and he's not. You get my point?
This coming from the lady who corrects my English.
What I'm getting at is, well, we seem to have a killer among us.
Oh.
Well, it's not like we advertised for one. See, the thing is, O'Rourke really is dead.
No!
I should have brought in the police first off, but I knew in order to get the loan, we had to get your contract signed. I know that sounds a bit callous, but I had the other stuff. didn't happen. Wait, that wouldn't be the clever thing to do at all. Trying to leave, I mean. Not if you wanted to throw off suspicion.
How do you know it's a him?
Oh, figure of speech. Anyways, I knew once he was exposed, we'd have no protection against him.
Yes, I mean, he could have a gun.
Oh, you don't have to keep playing. Now, what was I saying? Right. If I was the killer, I would not only play along, but I would push to find someone else guilty.
Very clever, Maddie.
But you see our problem. That hasn't happened yet. I thought that Elgar would have left some clue as to who did it, or the killer would have given himself away,
And that hasn't happened yet?
No, at least not that I know of.
What is it?
Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. I just remembered something. Something somebody said.
Who?
I don't remember.
What did they say?
They said something about wanting to see the scene of the crime. Yes, that's it. They wanted to see his office where Elgar was murdered. The cup he drank out of. We didn't say...
So?
We didn't say anything that he was poisoned. So why would he say anything about it?
Very clever, Maddie.
I think I just remember who said it.
Who?
It was Donald.
No, it wasn't. Now we must be very discreet.
I see your point. We want a gunshot to go off, now would we?
Don't be so sure. You see, if this gun is fired against your body, the sound will be greatly muffled. I suggest you keep that in mind.
But what if someone comes out here and sees us? You with a gun on me.
Oh, you've helped me out immensely with that. This game, remember? You said there would be a startling crime. Now over to the door.
But why? Why did you have to kill him?
You're so smart. What do you think?
Well, it has something to do with your play, and something that happened back when you were at college. Yes, that's it. That's why when you saw Sara, you changed your mind about reading sections of the script because she might know something as well as Elgar.
My, you are too clever for the room. Now out the door.
But we can't just disappear.
Sure we can. After I dispose of you very quickly, I might add, I sneak back here and continue with the cave. After all, no one suspects me. No one knows I have a gun. And once I wipe it clean, well, you get the rest.
But what if Sara figures it out as well?
Oh, if there's one thing I've learned about writing murder mysteries, it's I know all the pitfalls.
I'm gonna grab that Dexter again. Ah, there you are. Listen, Mrs. Odell simply loves this game. I know for sure she'll sign that loan now.
Loan, schmoan, who cares?
Who cares? I knew it.
You knew what?
Why, I knew that Maddie didn't have any dinner. When she doesn't eat, she gets so cranky. I'll get you something.
Well, I must see how Mrs. Odell's doing.
Yes, we must make sure she gets all the facts. Mustn't we, Maddie?
Wouldn't want to give away too much now, would we?
That's right. Good girl.
Say, you two sure have gotten chummy all of a sudden.
Well, you know the business, McShane. A playwright always works close with his editors.
Yeah, especially when he's a big shot!
What are you yelling for, Maddie? I'm right here. And I bet I know who done it too.
Oh?
Well, I mean, I bet I know who should have done it.
And who might that be?
Why, Mrs. Odell, of course. Now that would really cinch the deal, wouldn't it? The old battle axe would just love it.
Yeah, she's a real pistol, isn't she?
Now, Donald, speaking of work, would you excuse us for a moment?
Wait a minute here. Wait just one little minute here. What's all this about?
Stand back, sir! I shall not be responsible for the consequences.
Huh?
I have a gun on this suspect.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. See the gun?
What? Oh, I get it. Okay, Maddie, you come clean. What do you know that you're not telling me?
That's just it. She's not telling you. She's not telling anyone. Right, Maddie?
You're not really going to use that thing, are you?
Only if I have to.
Oh, Donald!
Maddie, you're really into this thing now, aren't you? I had no idea you were such a little actress.
All the world's a stage. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, sure. You ought to see my editor. This guy's a real ham.
Okay, Chief, we have returned. Hope you came up with something good.
Yeah, I wasn't through eating.
You're never through eating.
Everyone stay where you are.
What is this?
Oh, Mr. Upshaw has a gun on him.
What?
This was your big idea?
Well, it wasn't my idea, okay?
It's just something we came up with last minute.
Oh, but this is so happy. The mystery writers really the killer. I can't stand it.
Now that is really lame.
No, but that's just it. It's too obvious. I mean, just look at him. This must be the part where we are supposed to suspect the author, when in reality it's someone else entirely.
Huh?
But don't forget the old double reverse, where we don't suspect the most odd is one, and so he's the one who actually did it.
It's a shame we don't have a butler.
Listen, everyone.
We suspected him from the beginning.
How do you mean?
Like, say this had happened earlier.
Earlier?
Yeah, this is strictly first act stuff.
No, but you're forgetting about the double reverse. I mean, everyone knows that this is first act stuff. So this, which would now be later in the evening, could work just as well.
I need to get out of here.
This is a classic ending. Sort of. As a wrap-up, I mean.
And it would work just as well at a party, you see?
I can't believe this.
And then the killer and the slide writer will be sign the contract for the new thriller.
Oh, now what? You're just in time for the big finish.
You mean
The author did it.
that's what we said?
Oh, it's the old double reverse. Well, nothing succeeds like excess. Hey, maybe I ought to be filming this.
Hold it. No cameras.
No cameras. That's perfect.
Come here. I've got a gun.
Maddie, you want to say, oh, I'm too young to die?
What are you doing out here?
What's so funny, y'all?
How do you know?
It's over, Upshaw. We're not getting out of here now.
Oh, now that is good.
We're on here, you know.
Who? The Janitors Union?
I'm not a janitor.
Hold it.
I'll take it slowly. Police.
What?
This is no game. Elgar Food was murdered earlier today. How did you know?
He gave us a call. Asked if there were plainclothesmen at the office. Security reasons.
So when you came in here earlier this afternoon,
Exactly. I found him dead in the office. I called it in and I decided I'd stay on here to see what else I could dig out.
then I got called as a backup. I figured if I posed as Elgar's fiance, it would rattle a few suspects.
That explains why you didn't react when Elgar was found dead.
This is all well and good, but you have no proof.
Oh yeah? I was just coming to arrest you.
On who say so?
Elgar Moons. See? I figured he knew he was dying, so he grabbed the one thing that would identify his killer.
Upshaw's scripts.
So, he was reading it when he died. That means nothing.
Until you read the cover page,
All it reads is the play's title.
Why?
the entire title and author, Done In by Lionel Upshaw.
But what could be in this play? Kitty, you read it?
It was a dirty job, but somebody had to do it.
Kitty,
Look, all I know is about a murder that takes place at a small town college. The Treasury Comptroller is killed.
Yeah, the Treasury Comptroller. Back at university, there was a scandal about disappearing grant money. And the comptroller was murdered, but it was never solved.
until now.
Wait, I don't get it. Why would Upshaw write a play about it and have it published by someone who would have recognized the crime?
That's just it. He wouldn't. He told me earlier tonight his agent made the deal.
Are we through with show and tell?
Upshaw, you Werner, and they won't find enough of you to hang.
You don't stand a chance.
How do you figure?
That's how. I told you I was on to you.
So, what did you do? Phone it in?
Exactly.
Oh, you dirty!
Maddie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm considering a serious career change.
What's going on now?
You did it. You caught the murderer.
But you didn't let me tell you my
I didn't. That was just a coincidence.
Besides, it's not going on a fire truck anyway. A fire truck? Oh no.
What's your problem?
Well, earlier when you said there was a fire, I sort of called it in.
It's been going like that all day.
What the heck, I'll film them anyways.
Are you sure you're all right, hon?
Yeah, that was real sweet what you said back there. Except I wasn't laughing, of course.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, we're going for a little ride.
Who writes your step?
Shut up.
Bye!
But remember, tomorrow's another day. Oh.
Great day, kids.
Save your Confederate money!
I did it. I caught the murderer.
Yeah. Yeah! You and only you! Now, about that loan.
Oh, of course. I'm making that choice through here.
Well, this has certainly been a buzz. I get down here trying to pull down a great scoop. The fire turns out to be a phony, and the murder's just a game?
Should we tell her?
Let's go and say we did.
I'm going to put my feet up.
Good idea. Can we get Mr. Newton out of my office now?
Yeah, bring him in here.
I'll go clean up the buffet. Maybe I can tell the in-laws it's s'mores story.
Oh, they can't spell anyways.
Yeah.
Hi, mustache woman, Coach Jonathan. He thought this was going to be dreary. He's such a stick in the mud. I don't know what we have in common anymore. Maybe I can come back and you guys can tell me who did it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I knew I had seen that janitor before. All those press conferences at the police station. His face wasn't on a wanted poster. It was looking at a wanted poster.
Well, come on, Don. This is where you kiss her and comfort her, and then rush out to check on the fire department's false alarm.
Maddie, I'm so scared Upshaw was gonna get a fire department false alarm. Be right back.
Think slowly. Well, here's the guest of honor. Where do you want them? Next to the desk is fine.
Isn't that a bit in the way?
Girls, it's not a piano.
Well, I'm just glad that tonight is finally over.
I always hate it when someone says that. It's like when they say, what else could happen now?
Yeah. This'll work. Replace the body with a live person, have him sit up, have him return to the crime scene, now aware that he's no longer